Hi all! Welcome to day 21 of our Christmas countdown with Darren. We've got a lot of detail today, so let's color. We're going to get right into it. And we're going to start with Darren. And we're just going to block him in real quick. Well, hopefully real quick. We'll see. Fast but not too fast. So, if you've been following along with us, I want to say a great big thank you. And if you're just joining us, I hope you will take the time and listen to the rest of the series and follow along. But you can definitely jump right into coloring with us as well. So, there we go. I'm just going to have us a good time today. And if you've been following along with us, you know that the baby Jesus is the last piece of the treasure hunt that Darren needed to find. And as he was thinking on where to look for baby Jesus, he heard Christmas carols. So it looks like he went to go investigate what was going on. And as you can tell, he gets the baby Jesus. So that is the end of the treasure hunt, but not quite the end of the story. We still have 3 days to go after this, so don't go anywhere. And if I remember, his grandma, her hands of her legs are the same color as Darren, so we'll just go ahead and do that while we're using this color. So we're talking about Christmas carols because that's what they're doing. They're singing. What's your favorite Christmas carol? Might be "Oh Holy Night" or "Away in the Manger." I know this isn't a carol, but my favorite Christmas song is "Carol of the Bells." But my actual, if you're talking about strictly carols, I guess mine would be probably "Oh Holy Night" or "Angels We Have Heard on High." Those are two of my favorite Christmas carols. So we met a lot of Darren's family in this book, so I have to go back and kind of remember what colors I was using. But they're all together and they look so happy and joyful. I think that really is the meaning of, well, one of the main reasons of Christmas. We all know Jesus is the big reason. But as we celebrate, it's just fun to get together, and a lot of times with people being so spread out, not very many families live as close as they used to, so it's always fun to get together with family that you don't see very often. Get together. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? I have a couple times. It wasn't an every year thing that we went Christmas caroling. I think I went Christmas caroling once or twice. It really was pretty fun. I enjoyed it, and I think there needs to be more of it. I think people might be a little too scared that they don't sound good or something. I don't know. But I think Christmas carols really do bring a lot to the season. So we'll go ahead and use this dark color for Grandpa. That was the color we used for him. Yeah, if you have gone caroling, I'd love to hear that about your experiences with caroling. You can go ahead and drop that in the comments. You know, at our church, we don't go caroling, but on Christmas Eve, we do what they call carols, candles, and communion, which I won't get into communion, but we do sing whole bunches of carols and kind of reflect on the Christmas story a little bit, and then we sing some more Christmas carols, and usually lasts about an hour. But that's one of my favorite services of the whole entire year. I don't know if your church does anything like that, or even if you go to church. Just adds another extra layer to the Christmas season, I think. Just because they're not sung every day, and so it seems like they don't get old, like listening to the same songs over and over and over again. It's something you can look forward to every year, is singing the Christmas songs. Makes it really special this time of year. Go ahead and add shadows to Grandpa, and probably to Darren while we're in this color. Just try to add a little separation between the characters. Just add a little bit more color. A bit of the shadow to Darren and his mom. Might have to go back through and add some to his dad. Make this back leg just a little bit darker, and this Darren's back leg a little bit darker. Just go ahead and do that. And the same with Darren's mom. Just add all the shadows while we're in this. Now, what do you think? Do you think Darren's more happy that he found baby Jesus and he's done with the treasure hunt, or do you think he's really excited about being able to sing some Christmas carols too? What do you guys think? You can drop that in the comments about what you think Darren's reaction is to either finding the baby Jesus or to singing Christmas carols with his family. Which do you think he likes more? There we go. We'll just take our other green, our third green here, and we'll color in Darren's spots and Grandma, because she was this color of green. She was kind of the reverse of Darren. Just add a little bit of a shadow there. Now, if you have been coloring along with us, it would be fun to see all of your art and creativity. And even if you haven't been coloring along and you just happen to cross this video, you can drop your art in the comments as well. Always enjoy seeing young artists and old artists alike. I think it's really fun to see how different people color the same drawing. Just so many different ways you could color even this coloring sheet that we're doing today. Okay. We're getting close to being done with Grandma. We might have to go in and add a few shadows. But we'll get to that after we lock in her base color. There's these little sections here. And then her back leg. And then she should be blocked in. Alright, let's go back in and add some shadows. Especially around where there needs to be a little separation. There we go. Is coloring Grandma's nose too. Alright, there we go. We just have Darren's dad left. Let's see if we can find. Okay, so he's the darker and the lighter green. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start out with the darker green and get that all blocked in. And then the end of his legs, the end of his feet are this color that Grandma is. When I think of caroling, I do think of togetherness. But sometimes you just gotta sing by yourself. And that's okay. Sometimes it's the first person to sing that gets everybody else to sing. Or maybe you're sitting drawing something else and you just start singing to yourself. That happens to me. Just randomly start singing something sometimes. It does look like it will shape up to be a great celebration for Darren and his family. What do you guys think? We're just adding some shadows to Darren's dad, so he's not all one color. Just darken his nose up a little. And there's the base color. And then we'll just go ahead and color in these little end cappers, I guess you can call them. Alright, I think that's done. There we go. All right. We'll just go ahead and let that in just a little bit more. There. All right, we'll color the baby Jesus next. And then I think we'll color in the floor and we'll end up with the wall. I think that would be the plan. There's baby Jesus. And he's all done. He's all colored. And then we'll just do the floor. And I think we might add in a couple floor lines, but not very many. Not very many. So we'll just work our way out from the middle this time towards the edges. There's actually a lot of little areas. You kind of have to go around. Oh, missed the grandpa's feet. We'll go back and get that. So let's add a couple floorboards. Kind of like so. Okay, there we go. And we'll just add that. Make sure Grandpa gets finished. And we have our handy dandy blue crayon for the walls. What do you guys think? Do you think coloring helps bring people together? Do you like to color when other people are around and show off what you do? How can drawing kind of bring people together the same way that caroling can? Answer that in the comments. I think carols bring people together just because A lot of them have been around for so long. Everybody knows them. And it's just a tradition that you pass on and on and on. Just by repetition. In a sense, that's kind of what Christmas has become, is a bunch of traditions, which I think could be a good thing to an extent. All right, let's finish off the wall. We'll just kind of do the same thing. Over top of the blue, we'll start with the smaller areas and work our way up and around all of Darren's family. Back in this area, and Grandpa. Now that we're at the big area, we can use the side of our crayon again instead of the point for the smaller details. Just get all of this area up here. Get this little area down here, and then we'll fill in between Darren's mom and Grandma. And we'll finish this off for the day. There you are. Day 21. I hope you are getting more and more excited about Christmas the closer it gets. Happy coloring, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.